The RICS IFMA collaboration is a very important strategic measure for the industry. The FM industry as a whole has been fragmented for many, many years, and yet FM as a profession has slowly begun to emerge. But recently, the progress that's been happening with this FM as a profession and the need for strategic FM in the last several years, given the drivers of technology, the convergence of technology with the workplace, within the facilities and built environment, has really moved the discussion forward, and the need for training, for professional credentials, for a career path for FM, and for the talent shortage that we're really facing as people don't typically choose FM as a career. And we're trying to really make people understand what this career of choice can be, because it's amazing.
Facilities management is undoubtedly a strategic activity. It sits right at the heart of every business. FM needs to understand that if they can align delivery of facilities management with the goals and aspirations of the businesses they're working in, that they'll support those businesses in delivering upon their vision and mission going forward.
The social impact of facilities management, of providing great workplaces where people can really excel, or where people can recover and recuperate, or where people can learn better, should not be underestimated, and is a great contributor to our society in general. Economically, of course, facilities management supports the wider property agenda, which generally, after its payroll costs, is any business or organisation's greatest expenditure. I think now more than ever, that expenditure has got to create great value for money for the people that live and work and learn in those buildings. Just as importantly, the environmental impact of what we do in facilities management is massive. On all three fronts, which are a really big part of any business's strategic agenda, facilities management has got a massive contribution to make.
Big part of the challenges that we are facing is actually the lack of standardization. It's not an international market, and that means that when we are serving customers internationally or across borders, it's really difficult to compare market to market and service to service.
What the industry is looking for and what business leaders are looking for is consistency and continuity, and the fact that they are getting the best possible advice. And when they can get that in several of the other sort of sectors that they work in, let's say with legal advice, the fact is that they can't find that necessarily within the world of facility management.
Without the presence of FM professionals, understanding the full extent of the built environment from conception, development, construction, integration into the business, and actually the use of it over time. It is hard for the FM professional to all of a sudden be present, so it is really a challenge to understand the needs of that facility without having it been integrated on the front end, so that you can provide strategic leadership in the areas which you will then be responsible for over sometimes a long period of time in the building's life cycle. It is better for us to be on the front end, whether it's during the procurement of the facility, the evaluation of it, or the actual design and construction of it. That's where the value is, on the front end of all those agreements.
FM is on a huge growth curve at the moment, and if I look just within Asia, there's a shortage of talent in the FM profession, and an opportunity there for many individuals to get into FM.
There are multiple paths into the world of facility management. I think many of us who've been at it for as long as I have, almost all of us are accidental FMs, where we gravitated to the profession for one reason or another. And we understand that FMs have to be sort of a catalyst for many of the other disciplines that really do influence, really do impact how the built environment functions. And when you look at what the projections are for growth within urban areas between now and 2050, a substantial portion of the planet's population is going to live in heavily concentrated urban areas. And the challenge of FM as part of the overall sphere in the built environment, be it architects, engineers, there's going to be huge challenges to try to accommodate that level of population and maintain a level of a quality of life or improve the quality of life, which we see happening around the planet.
What IFMA and RICS can really bring to this profession is the development and enhancement of standards across how we procure, how we deliver, what our levels of competence are, and fundamentally how we deliver a great service to our customers. So to me that is the real key outcome, is standardisation and consistency across the world for facilities management.
As a member of both IFMA and RICS, I'm really pleased with the collaboration. I think it's a great thing for the profession. I think both organisations complement each other, and it's a really good thing for the industry. I think there's a bright future for FM and for those in FM, and it's how we define FM within our own organisations and within our own environment.